4:58 a.m. November 1st, 2023. Wade Allen Heineman, still half-mile north of Fairbank, Iowa, on V68 west side of the road. This will be posted audio only on youtube.com/at I am Wade Heineman. That's IAMWADEHEINEMAN. I've been home since, not left the property since October 6th. My father and I will be getting groceries this morning, November 1st, 2023, with my father. He'll come and get me in their white Suburban. It's a 1993 white Suburban, 3/4 ton extended 4-wheel drive, the biggest one they made in that year. It's very plain looking. It's like it used to be a phone service vehicle, and it's got those marks on the back with the cautionary reflective tape on the back. That used to be my brother's vehicle that he drove from about 2006 to 2012, my brother Ryan Heineman. And then my mother bought it from him. I never owned it. I bought it on eBay, and my brother wanted it. He was looking for a vehicle at the time, so I helped him go down to Missouri and get it. Saved him quite a bit of money because he didn't pay any. The time he had it, it didn't decrease in value at all. He sold it to my mother basically for the same price that he bought it. $2,200 is what he paid. So I don't know exactly what it was, like 2,000. He gave it to her for, I think. I don't know exactly, but it was right around there. I haven't done anything illegal in 2023 at all. It's been indicated that I turned to a life of crime or something about credit cards or alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol in over a year. August 2022 is the last drop of alcohol I've had. And again, I've never been an alcoholic. I've drank too much at times in my life, but I've never been an alcoholic. And I don't think about alcohol. Never been into drugs. I don't do drugs. But as I said, when the wind's blown hard, and it's blown very hard the last 3-4 days, at least 3 days, it causes whatever is being put in the air since 2016. When the wind blows hard here, it causes my penis and testicles to shrink, and I shake. My body shakes, and I get highly agitated, and I can't really control my anger, even though I'm only home by myself. I vent my anger, and the PTSD triggers it. So the frauds have been getting into my phone, and when I'm on Google or YouTube, it does searches on its own. I'll start typing in like 2 or 3 letters, and it'll put in like fentanyl or Fenty or like 2009 Toyota Camry was one of them. And it's been going on for the last week, and I don't know how long before that searches were being done without my knowledge. But that's all I can say now is that I believe it's like an AI system. And when I hold the phone below my face, which is normal for me being on the internet, I hold it below my face. I don't take pictures below my face, as far down below my face as when I'm looking at my phone. It's assessing my face through the screen somehow, and I believe it's like trying to identify me, and then it identifies me as not me because none of my pictures look like taken below my chin, like this is almost directly below my chin where my phone is most of the time. And then I'll fully spell a word on Twitter or YouTube, and it will replace the word after I hit space, even though I spelled the word correctly. It's typing in words after I spelled the word correctly, so I have to go back, erase it, spell it again. Then I'll come up with a different word sometimes, and I have to erase it again. And sometimes I have to put parentheses around the word so that it will allow me to write the word. So this is where we are with the AI deception wise. It is completely wrong and criminal of the government to institute AI as an assessment tool. It needs to be ended immediately. I've already been tortured for 10 years due to people deceiving others about me with the surveillance. And so the AI program, assessment program, needs to be ended immediately. I've already been tortured long enough. I've been home again since October 6th. I have not left this acreage, the mobile home, the yard, and I've gone into the machine shed a few times to feed the cats, upload videos of mine because I can protect them better, my phone better in the machine shed from being compromised through the air. My cellular phone's been compromised through the air since like 2019. I don't know when that started now. 2018, 2019, I think. Maybe even before that. But I know actually when I had hotspots, like they were actually just hotspots. They weren't phones. They were just the hotspot itself. Back to 2014, 2015, those were being compromised through the air. So, and I would use a password on them. And even if I used a password, they were being compromised. And that's, I believe, how the frauds hijacked my Facebook accounts in 2017 after I bought, um, after I, anyway, I think that's what happened in 2017 because I was using hotspots. And I think 4 of my Facebook accounts were stolen then. I don't use Facebook in 2022 or 2023. My only social media is the ones I'm repeating over and over again, x.com/WADES2ND and x.com/Wade yes yes. I haven't logged into x.com/Wade yes yes for a few days now because I don't see the point in posting on both of them when I've said on both accounts that they're both mine. So I've been posting many, daily on the x.com/WADES2ND. I posted reposted the original post of my theory that the Gulf of Mexico is an impact crater from March 28th of this year on my x.com/WADES2ND, and many important posts on there about my life, my history. And so, if people aren't going there and frauds are stealing the stuff that I'm writing on there, then they can easily pretend to be me, which they've stolen all the stuff that I've written about myself in the past by locking me out of the old Twitter accounts. And now a lot of those, the pictures are blurred, and I don't know if it's, the fraud network or if Elon Musk did something with old Twitter accounts, but all my ideas are my own. So I never collaborated. Nobody's, anybody that calls me a dog or pet is a criminal maggot. I don't know who they are. They're not associated with me and never have been. They're just lying. I've never gotten any money from any famous person whatsoever in any way whatsoever. That would be faked, forged, whatever they're doing. That includes any kind of contract or work contract or whatever. I've never worked for anyone famous. I've never worked for X. I've never worked for Twitter. I never worked for Jack Dorsey or Elon Musk in any way whatsoever. I'm 51 years old, green eyes, not blue eyes, 10.7-inch hands, graduated Wapsie Valley High School in 1990. I am not associated with AI in any way. Just wrote a poem on my x.com/WADES2ND about do not trust AI. And you just have to go there to read it because I don't want to try to remember it right now. I'm very tired and it's early AM. And I gotta get some rest before my dad picks me up in the morning so I can get groceries. I haven't gotten groceries since the 6th, was it the 10th? It's the 6th. So it's the 6th, October 6th, when that was the last time I left the property. I get the dates kind of like, because my Escalade hasn't run since June 10th. That's 610. That I'm getting that confused with 10/6, which was the last time I left the property. So this is getting quite long right now, but I am a natural male, heterosexual, born with penis and testicles, still have them, despite the whatever's in the air when the wind blows hard, which has been last 3-4 days. Temporarily shrinks my penis and testicles. And it's very disturbing to me that that happens, that people are doing that, putting whatever it is in the air to do that, to try and deceive people. That's how rotten people are these days, I guess. The people that abuse their power, people that abuse their power are the worst kind of people ever in history, and they always will be. But I didn't do anything wrong, and it's been me home by myself. Been wearing a Cubs coat recently because it's cold, and I actually cooked the right side of my one foot because I have to stay so close to the space heater in my home, because that's all I have is one extension cord to power. For the last 5 years, that's all I run is one or two extension cords right now, and I have one to reach as far as it needs to go. So I've had inadequate heat, inadequate electricity, and no running water or water access on this property for 5+ years. And then people try and judge me for having a mess. I can't even really adequately clean it up because of the no water access, and one extension cord for all my power. So it's not really fair that I'm being assessed that way. And the garbage, I couldn't afford a garbage service in the beginning, but I figured out a way I can recycle all the trash I have by myself without taking it to a recycling center. And I haven't explained that yet, but at some point I will. I just didn't want the frauds to steal the idea, and then I not get credit for my idea again, because they make up some bullshit story after I post something on the internet. And I still don't know who those people are. They're just rotten, torturous thieves, torture somebody that's been tortured 10 years already, and then they're happy and smiling and thinking they're such good people. They're the rottenest scum there is, and I still don't know who they are. But I've had no date, romance, or relationship in 10 or 8.5 years now, and I've never been married. So whoever's claiming I had a date or a relationship or a romance or whatever it is in the last 8.5 years, it is a complete lie. They're making it up. There is nothing. There has not been anything. And those people keep me in this situation of being isolated from society because of the lies. That's why I want them in prison. That's why they deserve prison, 10 years minimum, because they've wrecked my life. And that's why I get so mad at LGBTQI people when it's indicated that I am, because I know they're staging lies. Someone indicated again named Jose, a fraud named Jose. I don't know who that is. There was a Jose that worked at the bridge construction company in 2018 spring where I worked. He couldn't talk English, and all I know is he said he wanted to buy a Mustang after I had bought the BMW 328 Xi. By myself at Veridian Credit Union. I got the loan myself. There was no co-signer. There was no one else involved in the loan. It was just me. Some female apparently tried to claim that she helped me buy my car and other things. There's never been anybody like that. Nobody's helped me buy anything. My parents have loaned me small amounts of money, and in 28, since I've been getting SSI, I can pay them back for that. That was started getting SSI in August of 2022, and that's my only income since. I have not gotten any money from any other sources. All the guitars I paid for myself. Wade Allen Heineman signing off. YouTube.com// at I am Wade Heineman. This is audio only. November 1st, 2023. I'll be getting groceries this morning with my father. He'll be coming in the 1993 white Suburban.